Imagine this, it's 1975. Two college dropouts are in a small room in Albuquerque, New Mexico. No money, no fancy office, just one Visuna computer on every desk and in every home. That dream seemed crazy at the time, but those two men, Bill Gates and Paul Allen, together, they would build Microsoft and redefine personal computing forever. Before we dive in, welcome to Boardroom Stories. We bring you the untold journeys of the world's biggest companies and the people behind them. If that excites you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. It all started with a magazine. In 1975, Popular Electronics featured the Altair 8800, one of the first personal microcomputers. When Gates and Allen saw it, they immediately knew this was the future. But there was one problem. The Altair had no software. It was just a box of lights. So Gates and Allen decided to write a version of the basic programming language for the Altair. They called the company Microsoft, a blend of microcomputer and software. Their first product, Altair Basic, and guess what? It worked. The Altair owners loved it, and this tiny startup now had a foot in the door of the software world. Fast forward to 1980, IBM, the giant of the computer world, was preparing to launch its first personal computer. The IBM PC, they needed an operating system. Gates saw the opportunity of a lifetime. But here's the twist. Microsoft didn't have an operating system. So Gates made a bold move. But instead of selling it outright, Gates convinced IBM to let Microsoft keep the rights to license MS-DOS to other manufacturers. That single decision made Microsoft the backbone of nearly every personal computer in the 1980s. By the late 80s and 90s, Microsoft had become unstoppable. MS-DOS evolved into Windows with its easy point-and-click interface. Computers were no longer just for techies. They became mainstream. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, the Microsoft Office suite turned into a global standard. Every office, every school, every home, if you had a computer, chances were running Windows. By 1999, Bill Gates had become the richest man in the world, and Microsoft was valued at over $600 billion, making it the most valuable company on earth. But success didn't come without battles. In the late 1990s, Microsoft faced one of the biggest antitrust lawsuits in US history. The government accused it of being a monopoly, forcing Internet Explorer on users and crushing competition. Microsoft survived, but it had to change its ways. And when Steve Jobs returned to Apple in the 2000s with the iPhone and iPad, Microsoft's dominance began to fade. They missed the mobile revolution, but here's the beauty of Microsoft's story. They adapted. Under CEO Satya Nadella, Microsoft shifted focus to cloud computing with Azure, invested in AI, and embraced open source. Today, Microsoft is once again among the top tech giants, valued at over $2 trillion, from two college dropouts writing code in a small room to building one of the world's most powerful companies. Microsoft's story is about bold bets, smart decisions, and relentless vision. It proves one thing: sometimes the biggest revolutions start not with giant corporations, but with a couple of dreamers chasing an idea. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Boardroom Stories. Drop your suggestions in the comments. We might cover your favorite company next.